Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Well, Thursday, sorry. And thank you for joining me. So, playing some more Euro Truck. Like, share, and follow. Super good if you did. And that. We'll put up the poll. Not related today, but it's a fun poll, I think. And work. Go over there, we'll go here, we'll go everywhere. There's that. Go over there, we'll go here, we'll go everywhere. Right. Hear sound. Good. A little bit with that, and then get her going. There you go. Put the radio on. Never quit. How about that? Good song to start up to. Playing. Ben, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Alright, you guys, let's pick a job. Good afternoon, Josh. How are you? We are in Budapest, so let's see what we can haul. Ooh, dynamite. Big trip, but we can do it. We're right at the beginning of the stream. Dynamite. I where it is. Back out of here. Get going on it. Michael, thank you for following. Much appreciated. There we go. You're just watching the Nashville Predators in Carolina. Nice. Who's winning that one? Pinwheel, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I heard that Montreal won in overtime. Clear. Hey, Call of Crafters, nice to see your face. They're tied 1-1. Nice close game to keep it interesting for you. Wouldn't be nearly as exciting to see if it was like 8-1, right? Sorry you dipped. Oh well, I figure you were busy or something probably. You needed to try to get your internet working again last night. Well, I hope you were successful in that. On the screen when I talk? Yeah, good. We're picking up dynamite, guys. Montreal won in overtime. It was a great game. Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. My team didn't even make the playoffs this year, fortunately. Some button there. Alright, we gotta wait for that red light. What's up with Fire Devil? Got a baseball player or something, eh? So you responded to that. I know not everybody's interested in baseball, but even if you aren't interested in baseball, that highlight was something. Let's go wild. The song's from the Facebook music collection. It's probably the one I've heard the most, I think. The random player loves this song. Like something chicken. You're excited about the Seattle Kraken team coming? There we go. Let's get our dynamite, guys. A big long trip, but you know, it's hauling dynamite, so I mean that's pretty cool. I know somebody that about to haul explosives in a truck, and he said that you can't leave that truck can't leave your sight. Even if you have to go to the bathroom, you can't leave your sight at all, because they don't want no one grabbing that cargo, you know, any fashion. As you can imagine, so I guess we won't have to. We got to be in the sight of the truck the whole time here too. Vegas Golden Knights suck. Gear. Got the dynamite, folks. I should have put the Dynamite Kid in there. He's a good technical wrestler too, you know. The pole. You guys know anything about wrestling, you know? You don't? I mean, you're free to vote as you like. I mean, not everybody's an informed voter, even for politics, so why not to vote for what sounds cool? Toronto sucks way more, though they haven't won the Stanley Cup in ages. They haven't won it in a long time. There's even a tragically hip song about it. You'd think this would be the year, you know, that they do really well. They're good on paper. Oh, crap. Oh, good. I made that Fire Devil. I made that clip on my, you know, the 5 videos highlight reels, you know, or whatever. Your featured 5. I made that a cut of the like there's more than one version of it, but I made a cut of that RV smashing challenge as one of my highlight videos for the top 5. I don't remember what I might even put it in the first position because it's new. I think so far out of my 5 highlight clips, that COVID one is the funniest, but the from Watch Dogs, because they're standing on each side of a door talking to each other. But that one was a good one, I thought. So we got 1650 kilometers. Not that bad of a trip, actually. There's ones that are over 3,000 that I have driven. But we're gonna make her a breaker. Kudo, thank you for liking, and Leona, thank you for liking as well. Tony for liking, and of course Fire Devil and Crafters as well. We can go. It's green light. Guy behind me probably assume that I want a cell phone. Oh, there's no one behind me. There we go, folks. We're cruising now. Soon we'll hit a highway, I think. Ah, crap, really? Speeding ticket? Go and see where the police is. Hidden good. Brett the Hitman is the Gretzky of wrestling. I like Brett the Hitman Hart. He's good. Mr. Perfect was a really good technical wrestler too. I mean, they're all good, but yeah, Mr. Perfect, he went on that, like, what was it, 150 win streak or something like that before the Warrior beat him. He was like the Intercontinental, and then Bret Hart was like a pretty awesome champ too, you know, so it's like, there we go. I tested my wheel today on briefly just to check how it worked on the Xbox. It works pretty good, actually. Plug in via USB, so I had to get a USB extender cable, and after that I was good. I had ordered one in from Amazon and it came in. Oh, flying out of control with our dynamite. Could be an explosive ride. I don't know if Bret Hart ever faced Mr. Perfect. They had to have at some point, you'd think. There we go. I don't know, you guys. I still think one of the best matches I enjoyed, like the most memorable match, was Undertaker beating Hogan in like WrestleMania. I don't know, whatever one it was, when Undertaker was pretty much brand new. Chris Benoit, admired that guy. He was going to be a great wrestler if he did what he did. Yeah, went a little crazy, didn't he? Yeah, I saw Chris Benoit actually perform live for the Calgary Stampede in a little town I was living in. They toured through, so in the arena there they did their thing. Chris Benoit, Honky Tonk Man. He was Honky Tonk Wayne at the time. I think British Bulldog was still there, Davey Boy Smith, and Owen Hart. Bret Hart had just gone to WWF at the time. Like, he was brand new to the WWF whenever that was. I was like young, so I don't know the full details around that. You learned Brock was Canadian also? Cool. But there's all good matches. The Calgary Stampede, you know, the Stu Hart family, you know, those guys trained a lot of good wrestlers. So, you know, that was definitely a lot of them eventually moved on to the WWF, WWE. The Hart Dungeon, yeah. I think Davey Boy Smith was married to Bret Hart's sister, wasn't he? I don't know where Neidhart came from, though. I don't know if he was directly from... If he was from Calgary Stampede as well, or if he came from somewhere else. But he was the tag team partner of Bret Hart. Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Goldberg. Go down on that curve, man. We don't want to get nuts and get flipped, right? Brett Dawkins, thank you for liking, and Udo, of course, earlier. I read couple back sometimes here. No wrestling school has been considering chasing a dream and going to Portland or California to join a wrestling school. You're already 27. There you go, eh? Kind of cool. Probably luck, eh, when I'm driving a dynamite truck. Alright. I'm hauling dynamite. Dynamite. So we're explosive today. So hopefully we don't get any big smashers, eh? I like tropical music in the background, but it's just part of the Facebook music collection. Every music need is in there, including music that sounds like tropical. Yeah, it was a good paying load. It's actually over 100 grand, but so I was thinking it was going to be a way longer trip than it was, but it's up there. Crap, too fast. Oh, we made it. Didn't think I was going to turn fast enough. What the load cost is 107,000. Looney Tunes stuff, driving a truck full of dynamite. That's right. Coyote and the Roadrunner are gonna be chasing me. I'm driving for Acme. Probably going to some mine or something, I would imagine, but I'm not really sure. Jake and bake that corner. It was tight. But I tried my wheel on Forza a little bit off screen just to see if it worked. Kind of weird driving Forza after you're used to following the rules and driving this game. But you know, in Forza you can go literally anywhere too. But that game's a nice looking game, I tell ya. Well, this one's pretty nice looking too, but Forza's even, I think it's even more refined because of the HDR and stuff. How do I like the new? It seems it's nice and soft. I would have liked it one size bigger, because you know normally I like to wear 4X, but you know, I like my clothes loose, I guess. But you know, it fits at least. The unfortunate thing is the other box that we got with the windbreaker and t-shirt in there, those didn't fit me at all. So I think the highest available at the time was extra large, and the highest they've gone altogether for those were 2X. So they wouldn't have fit me anyway. 2X is too tight, man. 3X I can, you know, I can wear. I just am a little more comfortable in 4X. You know, hopefully it stretches a little bit eventually or something. Or maybe I'll get thinner, right? Be a motivator. Start eating carrots or something. Thank you for following, much appreciated. And Judy, thank you for liking, much appreciated also. Welcome to the Starbase, everybody. Did you get yours already, crafters? I don't know how they organize it. Yours is a bit tight. Oh, okay. Well, so there you know what I'm talking about. When you moved over from Twitch. Oh, there you go. You're just higher on the list, you know, alphabetically here. You know, you're the CA and I'm the CH. So it just took that long to get from A to CH, I think. Actually, I don't know what their order is, but who knows? Maybe it's, you know, they're starting to do Canadians now or something. I'm glad I didn't get another duty charge, though. On that first box, I had to pay $35 in duty. So this time I didn't have to pay any duty. So I like that. Well, like, you know, when you get something from the States, they charge you duty. Nice unexpected surprise, you know. Well, that's good. Yeah, really, eh? I think it's good. Oh, there we go. Yo, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Oh, I started going backwards a bit. Go. That light changes. We're gonna be rebels and not signal. There we go. We're hauling the dynamite, so we gotta be careful and not signal or look. Kind of thing. Oh, the train light's blinking. I better hurry up. Cruise faster over it. Wonder what would happen if you're driving a dynamite truck, stopped on the rails, and then the train hit you. Probably nothing. It'd probably just push you, I bet. Cool if they actually add something to that. Thank you for sharing, Yod. Much appreciated. Guys, thank you for all for being here, by the way. If you haven't hit that follow button, please do so. And if you can, share and like Yod just did. Be like Yod. That makes you better at Apex when you do that too, you know. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing good, thank you, Gary. Well, I still had a stomach ache all day today, but getting better, I think. Benny, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Yeah, I must have ate something I didn't like, you know. I slept. Slept a lot today. I'm well rested, though, I tell you. Although, you know, it's funny, even if you sleep a lot, you still, like, care, relax, you know, you're still tired a bit sometimes. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Keyboard a bit. We're delivering the dynamite. That's the one thing that's cool, is delivering dynamite, because oh crap, $2,700 ticket. Heck, oh, the speed limit's 50 all of a sudden. Why is it 50 in the middle of the bush? 50 in the middle of the bush, I tell ya. You guys have a favorite freeware song that you like listening to? Can you name a freeware song? Yeah. Are guys rested? So we're okay still? I should turn on the fan, I forgot. Oh well. Be warm. The water up there. I did bring myself some water. I always put it out of reach though, because I'm like big that way, you know, I gotta stretch up to grab it. Alright, let's not have an collision between a dynamite truck and a gas truck. That wouldn't be good, I don't think. Not that that would help any. You know, one thing that was pretty cool, you know, Forza threw a big commercial at me when I started it up. You got James Bond cars in there. That's pretty wild. That one car, that white car that Roger Moore drove in For Your Eyes Only. I remember that being a pretty cool car with parachute and submerge. A lot of cross licensing going on in video games lately. You know, Call of Duty's bringing in Bruce and Rambo. I guess Bruce and Stallone. The John McClane and Rambo. Fortnite has John Wick, and it has like all these other dudes. Mortal Kombat has, you know, These different guys like Jason and Alien, I think, is in there. Maybe thinking of Tekken or something. I remember Alien being in one of the fighting games. Lots of cross promotion. Guess it's ways to make the money if you're a company. Oh, and I saw that Dead by Daylight is getting some Resident Evil characters. Yeah, Terminator got into a couple things too, eh? Was it Alien that was in Mortal Kombat, or was that a different game? I mean, you know, it almost gets tempting, but you know, I don't play those games enough really to fill out the extra bucks for the 10 minutes of enjoyment I'd get out of that. You know what they should do with the Alien though is every time it gets wounded and blood sprays, they should like wound the other character. That's how the aliens work. Purable, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Morsa earlier. There's a plane, guys. We must be right by an airport. I set that cruise control here at 80. We seem to be going 80 a lot. Amanda, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Oh, that was close. So, see, I'm playing Warzone today there, Crafter. Did you see my title? That's what it is. It's Warzone. When I whir my engine. Playing with supporters here. Oh, it's a single player game, darn it. No Warzone for you guys. I only have a couple of supporters anyway, so I guess it's not a big deal. They can play hockey with me. I made sure to Google Warzone on the internet, you know, because you know I just kind of made up the word really, but I made sure to Google it just in case it's something like, you know, some sort of weird unknown meaning or something. I guess, you know, you don't want to be doing some weird call out to something, you know. But Google didn't come up with anything, so I think I'm okay with my new word I made up. Like an awesome new word, I think. Here we go. Still okay for gas. I think we can skip that gas. I like to keep I try to keep my titles relatively short most of the time. You know, we don't want anything too complicated. But hopefully that one isn't too long today. Alright guys, look at this. We're making good time today here. We're speeding a bit though, but we're only 9 over. Let's slow down so we don't hit Mr. White here. On his way to meet Mr. Pink. Mr. Green. You can see his dog in the back of the car. Alright you guys. Why is it the speed? Every time I set my cruise control, it's 10 under whatever I set it at. They know. Lots of sunflowers, eh? You guys like sunflower seeds? I used to like them quite a bit, actually. Haven't had any in a bit now. I thank you for liking, much appreciated. There's an RV. Oh, RV. I ordered some a Stream Deck on Amazon. I went to plug it in. The bottom row was all white lines, so I sent it back. I have another one on the way. Package arrived today, and I was excited to open it. It's the same size as the Stream Deck, but it was a spray gun for my hose. So, you know, guess it's good. Now I can spray stuff. Last one, I went to spray something and it sprayed me because had a leak in the back of it or something. At least it was hot outside though. How many buttons is your Stream Deck? Oh, this is fun as well. You know, when I worked for Hewlett Packard, somebody phoned in and they said they had left their window open, and the sprinklers went off and it hit their computer. I was wondering if we could fix it, and so we actually wound up. You know, it seemed genuine, so I asked the supervisor, and he said, "Yeah, send them a refurb." And that person was so happy. You know, they gotta get out of jail free card there, because I mean, you know, it would have been understandable for us to not cover that, but you know, since they're honest and stuff, we figured, well, let's help them out. They're happy with the refurb, you know. Although, you know, they might have been lying. Maybe they sprayed they had the computer on the lawn outside or something. Who knows, right? People had all sorts of weird things they called in about, you know, I was on the phone support for Hewlett Packard. There'd be people that, you know, talk about how their CDs wouldn't stay in the CD drive, and you'd ask them, well, okay, what's your computer model? And then they'd say they can't read it because the label was upside down, but really the whole tower was upside down, right? But you know, the thing about those particular models was the tower was round at the top, so how you accomplish that would require balancing that in that case, because you know, the square part is the other way to keep the label proper. So, you know, there's that. They said it was all sharp underneath there, where the seat went into. Well, so I guess that's another indicator. Yeah, there's some weird stories when you're in tech support. I did an internet provider too for a bit. I was an internet provider, you know. In fact, I did 4 different internet providers out of the same building. And somebody was complaining that their internet didn't work. And what happened was the technician, oh, they gave me a red light violation. I was like 2 seconds behind them. Moses, thank you for following, much appreciated. I'm Canadian, that's why I read that as Moose first. But yeah, they said their internet didn't work. A technician came by and they ran a new line, and I guess they ran it across some train tracks, and then a train zipped by and cut the line again. And then the second attempt, they buried it under the train track, but they didn't bury it very deep, and then part of the train caught the line, and then they said that modem like got reefed right into the wall. Like it's suddenly when the train went by, it's like the modem got picked up and zipped into the wall, and they had to repair the wall on top of it. So there's some weird stuff that happened. Fresh, thank you for following, much appreciated. And you guys, welcome to the Starbase. So yeah, the one I ordered is 15 buttons as well. Crafters. I figured you can do sub menus, so that probably is good enough. I looked at the other one too, but you know, in Canada that's an extra 150 bucks. So I was like, no. I figured that one would be doing the trick. So we'll see when that comes in. Like what to do with it, I don't know. Not really sure exactly what the best things to set in there is. You know, maybe some sounds or something, I guess. Change a scene thing maybe, I don't know. There we go. Let's go over here. Like I wasn't going over there anyway, right? You never needed more than 15 buttons. Do you do any sub menus though? You know, like if you're up to something? If you're up to no good? I thought the Duke had 32. I could see his little stream deck on the screen when he had the camera out. Uh-oh, we're yawning, dudes. Alright, we're going to the left. Two are unused. Let's see. Is there any must-have buttons that I should invest in, I guess? Invest my button space in? I guess I'll use that. Mouse. I guess a close-up camera, maybe? What I was thinking, perhaps. Oh, we should probably go closer to the speed limit than that. But we're tired. We can say we're tired with this guy. You like having a live CPU counter and switching between scenes and turning on, off, and off your cameras. Oh, there you go. So like the live CPU counter, does that go up on your stream, or is that something that you just like looking at then? Use our wipers, dudes. There we go. We got some place to sleep coming up too, which is nice. I got a second camera, but it's not hooked up right now. I should probably rehook it up one of these days. Get one right on the wheel maybe, eh? Soon enough. I have it on a different computer being used for something, so. God, thank you for liking. Baresh, Moses, everybody. Thank you all for being here. If you're new and you haven't hit that follow button, good time to do it. Because, you know, we're going to gas up right away. And, I mean, when you gas up, that's the time to hit follow. At least that's what I heard, anyway. See? That's it. You know, while I pump, you pump that follow button. Look at that, eh? We're gassing up. Oh, you mean the Stream Deck displays it? That's kind of cool. Can you read that? Those buttons aren't that big. There must be an option in there somewhere. I'll have to look for that and see, because that sounds kind of fun. That's stars for star! Drive slow rain. Right, eh? For the stars, Yod, much appreciated. We do it? Well rested now? We are. There we go. Rain is done. Oh. I don't see rain too much in this game though. There we go. We are moving again. We're hauling dynamite, you guys. Yod, do you have a Stream Deck? If so, how many buttons do you have? I bet you could get away with the 4-button one too if you really use those menus, those sub menus effectively, you know? Because you'd have 3 choices each level. But I think 10 would be a good number. Would be an okay number, you know? In betweener, you know? So you guys, it's 21:56 o'clock in the game. So we're watching the night get darker here because it's already like 10 o'clock, right? But you get to see the lights though. Look at the lights over there, man. Oh, it's 50 here. We're gonna get like a $3,000 ticket if we're not careful. Oh crap. That's our turn. There we go. That was smooth. That was just like perfect timing. Didn't have to back up even. A bit harder with this wheel than the other wheel that I have. One requires you to turn twice. I'm still speeding like crazy here. There we go. I'm stopped like crazy. Alright, enough of the red light antics. Alright guys, here we go, 50, because we're driving through town here. But we can admire the town view here. Everybody's not in bed yet because all the lights are on still. $1,000 kilometers to go to deliver the dynamite. Alright, you got it. Should have shown you the war zone when I was stopped at that traffic light, eh? I could show you. Next light. Truck war zone. And the next time I stop. Oh, we're out of lights. Back up the speed here, folks. No war zone for now. Thank you for liking, much appreciated. All right. So, can we make it? No, we have to sleep one more time for sure. Got 15 hours, so if we do another sleep in about 7.5, 8 hours, one more sleep for our character, and then we'll make her. No? Oh. By the way, if you haven't hit that follow button, please do so. It'd be super awesome if you did. And thumbs up. Hit that like button if you can. Oh, we got police ahead. Good thing we're not speeding. Don't want no tickets. You have to always slow down by the cops. Like total looky-loo. And then you pass them and then look, they speed up again. Oh, I'm going 10. Oh crap, I hit him. It really jolts the wheel when you clip them, I guess. Coming through, got dynamite. Man, there's like a convoy going on here, eh? There's no oncoming traffic. Dynamite truck in the left lane sounds like trouble to me. Slow down on the curves, eh? Phew, we made it past all those trucks and cars. Pretty amazing, I know, eh? $50 here. Alright. Back up to 70 again. Surprised you aren't repping your new hoodie? It's already hot enough in here. I'll wear it outside. That's kinda getting warm now, eh? Be good for a bit though. That I'm wearing a Killing Floor shirt. Ever play that video game? Me neither. But I thought the shirt looked cool. Got like a radioactive symbol on it. Or biotoxic symbol, I don't know. I guess it's not radiate. The other one. Mutagens. A long time ago. Was it good? I remember I got this shirt at PAX. I liked it because it was colorful. And I like to wear like loose clothing. So I buy for like 4X. And you know, it's hard to find, you know, shirts with logos and stuff like that. That are that size. That hoodie's a 3X, but generally go for looser if I can. But unfortunately, that was the biggest they had. Is there lightning up there? Oh, I got a speeding ticket. They're slowed down at 50 now. Left turn coming up. You know what the best part is, William? They didn't charge me duty. I like that. Got a package before and there was like $35 duty. Sometimes these companies, they charge you duty and sometimes they don't. Probably on how they report it, you know. It's supposed to be if it's made in USA or Canada. I don't think you're supposed to get duty on it. Oh, there's a police car right there. Maybe that's when they gave me a ticket before. Ultimately, by this point in the game, I'm sure every police car NPC has given me one. There we go, we're gonna follow them. 80, we can go 80. Oh, now it's 70. Hey, you see how sneaky they are with the speed limits? They jump 50 to 80. Damien, how are you? Thank you for liking, much appreciated. Well, I give up. I think it's 70 is the normal speed around here. Now that I set my speed, or my... Oh crap, I just about passed in there. Now that I set my cruise control, it's gonna jump up to 80 or 90. That'll work. They always get ya. Bella, thank you for liking, much appreciated. We're hauling dynamite, guys, at almost 1 a.m. in the game. So nobody can know it went past their houses. You're good. You just come of Euro truck. Come off Euro truck. You're shattered. My company in Euro truck's doing pretty good here, I tell you. Making the big bucks. I got like 250 employees or something. You drive for Clydesdale Logistics. Well, there you go. I don't need the keyboard on my lap. See if I can put it down without hitting the brake. There we go. Joey, thank you for liking, and Raja Raja, thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. What kind of steering wheel do you use? Do you use a steering wheel, Damien? You do? You drive for Clydesdale Logistics. Thank you for sharing, Joey. Much appreciated. I just drive for Star Truckin'. Star Truckin' across the universe. So thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. You could say that my company's a start-up. Drive a wheel and gear shifter. Well, there you go, eh? I have a gear shifter, but I'm in automatic mode. But I'm in realistic automatic. Because I tried the shifting and I just stalled a little bunch. So I switched it to automatic again. What wheel do you like using? This is the 923. I was using a Logitech Momo until recently, but I decided to treat myself and upgraded my wheel. Figured, you know, that 920 or that Momo was from 2005 or something, from whenever it was created. I figure, well, it can't last that long. Maro, thank you for liking, much appreciated. B29, oh nice. Yeah, so I guess this is the 923 is the next model after that one. They have a PlayStation version and an Xbox version of the same model number, and this is the Xbox version. I just tested it on Xbox today and it does work. And then of course the G29 would be the PlayStation version, but the new one is the 923. For some reason they went with the same numbering for both of them now. So I had to think about it for a second, because I was buying a blue gear shifter. You know, in the box is blue. So I had to think about that it'd probably be okay, and it was. Although I kind of set up my gears for forward, you know, switch to forward and reverse, and then I can also drop my trailer with it. I'm pretty underutilizing the gear shift on this particular game. What do you think of those little light boards that you can get, like the little, I don't know, sim boards or whatever? You plug them in. It has like a key, and it has like a button for your whatever, your lights and your brakes and all that stuff. I know those look kind of rad, but they're a little bit expensive in Canada, so I have to do some importing and stuff. So I don't think I'm gonna bother with it. I thought it looked fun though. But depending on where you are, you might find it pretty reasonable in your area, I guess. Richard, thank you for liking, much appreciated. We're flying along here, guys. Not too long ago I said we were 1,000 kilometers away. Now we're 700 kilometers away. I mean, literally that in real life it's 3 hours probably. Doc, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Most of the time you're driving at 100 kilometers average, I would say. Although a lot of Canadian highways here are 110. Laguna, thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. Much appreciated. You're off to bed. It's 4:01 a.m. there in the UK. So good, like with your team buddy. Well, thank you for coming by, Damien. I hope you have yourself a good sleep. Sun's gonna come out soon. You better hurry. So we'll pass the PD there, the police department. You know, the speed limit's 80. Up that puppy. Go. Richard is the nightlife. All right. We're gonna go around the curve. By the way, if you guys are new, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that follow button. I'm a variety streamer. So today I'm playing the trucking game. Tomorrow will be hockey. More trucking later probably, and more other games probably. Been playing a lot of Euro Truck lately. How's the weather? It's nice. Nice and warm. Not extremely hot right now, but it's gonna be. Oh. I sent that sign flying. Took that one a bit wide, eh, Yod? No one needs to see that sign anyway, right? Yeah, no, it's been warm, not overly warm. Supposed to be nicer this weekend coming up, I think. They lifted the, they're in phase 1 of reopening here. So, they lifted some restrictions. Of course, there's going to be a couple more liftings before it's open, but phase 1 for the old restrictions in my province. Man, can you believe that I accidentally ran over a sign? I can't believe it. Now it's 69. 69! Pick 69! It'll be funny. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is right now here, but it was decent. Had to order some skip the dishes, you know, and it was pretty good. The only thing is about when you order the skip the dishes, or for that matter any of those delivery services, my door swings outwards and they always put it like this far from my door. It's like, thanks a lot, dude. Like, you know, you could put it so I can open my door and not have to push the food with my door, and it tears a hole in the bag when I'm pushing it with the door. Maybe it's like a skip the dishes delivery driver joke, the doors that swing open. Start leaving a note, leave room to open door, please. Your monitor went off? Gotta get some fans there, Yacht, it sounds like. Pretty hot. Oh, we're chasing a cop. We're 20 over. We gotta be careful. We need to push our luck. There we go. We're okay now. We're going 68. Snack attack. Welcome, Nicholas. Welcome to Snack Attackers. I don't have a stream deck set up, so I don't really have anything fancy to do for these sort of things, but thank you very much. Grip, thank you for liking. Nicholas, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Air conditions will come back in about a week. Oh, you got like, is your air conditioner down or something? Alright, guys. Where's the snacker himself? Gotta make this perfect turn for the snack attacker. Not running over no sign this time, see? Ooh. Amazing. Don't forget to vote, everybody, and thank you for being here. Don't forget to do that follow, too. Gotta do the follows. The follows, Matic. Snack a lot. Thank you for sharing. Much appreciated. If you look at my title, you can see I'm playing the Warzone. I'll show you a Warzone because I'll probably hit a light right away here. Or a stop sign. Notify. There you go. That's the thing you want to click. I've already turned it on. Everybody else do the notify now. Be awesome. There, when that turn comes up here, I'm gonna do a Warzone for you. Bolts are moving on to the second round. Yeah, buddy. Or is that like Pauly Shore? Yeah, buddy. I heard that Montreal won tonight too. Not looking good for Toronto. They got to pull up their socks. Aren't they down a couple now? Alright, you ready for the Warzone, guys? Watch this. Okay, I'll stop though instead of yield. Alright, ready? Not a very impressive wear, but dropped her into neutral. Word the engine for you. They're like, that was the worst zone. That was the worst zone. Right? I know. Great game. Toronto leads the series 3-2. Oh, Toronto's ahead. I didn't realize they're ahead. They better finish them off then. One more win. You have to read the title. If you think I'm saying War Zone, I'm saying Warzone. I'm playing with supporters here. On a single player game. None of the supporters are around anyway, so they won't notice. The 50 zone here, though. We gotta be careful we don't get a ticket. Penguins ban. How did the Penguins? Are they do it? Are they still alive? Like I'm keeping a good track of it, eh? That's the east side or whatever conference, isn't it? Or no, the middle conference or something. Because they have all those new conferences this year. Did you guys get more victories there, Snack a lot? More wins at the old War Zone, not the War Zone, but the War Zone. Oh, they lost last night. Oh, okay. Funny, you know, the Islanders got rid of Tavares, and then all of a sudden they kind of caught fire, eh? Just that one. Well, at least you got one, right? There's always a positive. Like Eric Idle is saying. Always look on the bright side of life. You top 3. There you go, and that's awesome. Speaking of comedy acts, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kids in the Hall, but apparently they're going to be doing an Amazon series with 8 shows. I crush your head. I don't know. Have you ever heard of Kids in the Hall Snack a Lot? Or anybody? Trip? Anybody? Anybody's eligible to answer. If you haven't heard of Kids in the Hall, you're able to watch them on Amazon. Chris, thank you for liking. He's heard of, Chris has heard of Kids in the Hall. Yeah, we're in the whir zone. I whir my engine, but you can't really hear it that well. Because it's like, you know, big truck engine. Not like I can crank it like a Lamborghini. I'm gonna dip my balls in it. They had some good ones. They had some good comedy. If you ever saw, what was it? They did the Helens, you know, crush your head. Well, you can always check them up on YouTube sometime, Trip. The Kids in the Hall are pretty funny act, but they're gonna be coming out with some new stuff on Amazon, but they're all like old. Scott Foley's the most famous one, I think, from them. He was on a few sitcoms for a while. They're like a Canadian version of Monty Python, essentially. Mind you, you know, Monty Python, some people aren't familiar with them anymore either. So, you know, if you're not familiar with them, then that's a bad comparison. But, I mean, I wouldn't say they're like Saturday Night Live or... Yeah, News Radio. He was in News Radio, is probably the most famous thing, I guess. Yeah, they had a photo. It was the talk of Reddit and Twitter for a bit there. You know, in between, you know, the other stuff Twitter, Reddit talks about. Okay, you guys see this? We're in the whir zone. We gotta whir that truck up. Ready? Isn't that whir? Better not get hit. And we'll be in the hit zone. There we go. Everybody's got boats in all these wrestlers now, eh? How is Mr. Perfect's not doing better, to be honest? That guy was an awesome technical wrestler. Elvis, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And Rabbit, thank you for liking as well. And Sal and House of Hydra and everybody. I always remembered Mr. Perfect's introduction. You know, he had a basketball, took a shot like from really far away. Then he bowled a strike, and then he threw a dart into the bullseye, and then he goes perfect. And then he went on like a notoriously long streak, a winning streak, until the Ultimate Warrior beat him like 165 in a row. He won or something. So yeah, he's pretty awesome. Good technical wrestler. Of course, Bret Hart's really good too. All of those guys are really good. We're hauling the dynamite, you guys. In case you were wondering, all those dynamites that you got Warzoners run around with. where it comes from, is from these virtual trucking companies. All the worlds are connected together, all the video game worlds. You know, us virtual truckers, we supply you with all that ammunition and supplies. Otherwise, you'd just be throwing knives at each other. There's a lot of great things coming back too, eh? Like not just Kids in the Hall, but you know, the Friends reunion. House of Hydra's excited about that. I saw Dexter's coming back too. You guys are into Dexter or not, but coming back. Joseph, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Oh, Dexter came out today? Well, there you go. See, I knew he was coming back, but I didn't know exactly when. And then they're bringing back all these games. Remember at one point, EA said, we're not going to be doing no remasters. Now they're doing remasters. Sajid, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. And Joseph, thank you for liking. Much appreciated, everybody. Oh, the Friends did today. Oh, okay. Did you watch it? Was it good? You know, when I think of Friends, I get the Cheers song in my head. Where everybody knows your name. Better stop for sleep. Our dude's yawning. Don't really need to gas up. I mean, if we're passing the pump anyway, might as well gas up. So, there we go. There you go. If you like gas, make sure you hit the like button. If you don't like gas, make sure you hit whatever the other button is there. Right, this is gonna be probably not on target, but you. Oh, of course there's a car behind me. Well, here, you can sit there and honk. I'll go forward. I will go back. And I will sleep right here. I'm sitting around talking about the show. You're hoping for an actual episode? I mean, it wasn't an actual episode? Kind of a drag, eh? I saw a thing where Lady Gaga was singing with Phoebe, though. So that's why I thought it was an actual show. The guy got all fed up and left, eh? Like sitting there honking at me, and I parked my trailer in front of him. Alright. We're back on the road again. We need to sleep. Now we got 5 hours game time to go. 361 kilometers. Hauling the dynamite. I don't think in real life we'd actually be able to sleep like that because it's dynamite. You can't get your eyes off of it. I think you'd have to have a co-driver, and then one of you would have to stay awake at all times. I would assume anyway. I don't know really, but that's what I guess, man. By the way, if you're new, don't forget to hit that follow button. Give a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. We're hauling the dynamite across the countries here. Many countries. Many fine countries. We ran over one sign. So we're doing pretty good. Truck's in relatively good condition here. There we go. Mark, thank you for liking, much appreciated. We're on our way with Texco. We didn't have to, better get Geico'd. Man, 70 everywhere here, eh? Alright, here we go. Excuse me. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going 20 over. Police car there. Good thing I slowed down, eh? Speed limit's up and down like a roller coaster, baby. Roller coaster. Here's the church from Far Cry. Be interesting. I should watch the preview for Far Cry 6. Wonder when that comes out. Thank you for liking, much appreciated. I don't know, but I've been told. Speed up before we get old. That guy, he didn't even look. Guess he's okay. We didn't hit him. Yeah, this forested area, hey, that's pretty nice. Nice place. By the way, thank you for joining me as we tour Europe here, guys. I whir the truck, it's because we're in the whir zone. Oh, it's off the edge. Oh, crap. Well, that guy was unlucky, wasn't he? There I was playing with my hair. Archer, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Man, that guy could have flipped us, eh? Alright, is this guy gonna be fast enough to get out of our way? Just barely, eh? Alright, you guys. Amazingly, we were still in one piece here, despite head-oning a car. But we've got 210 kilometers to go until the dynamite's delivered. And we will be there. Like the song says, we gotta slow down. Alright. Lots of flags. We must be crossing a border, eh? Or a nice hotel, maybe? I don't know. Who knows? I know I don't know. You know, feel free to tell me what that is, but I have no idea what it is. Gas station hidden in the bush there, though. $90 here, we can go up faster. Alright guys, if you don't settle down in the back, we're going to turn this car around. You heard that before? Despite the fact we're only 179 kilometers away. Alright. Alright, go to the right here. Green lights even, so that's good. Andra, thank you for liking, much appreciated. We can go a little bit slower. Alright. We're making it. We're making it. We're making it. Only 167 to go. Dynamite is going to be delivered. Walter, thank you for liking, much appreciated. you make money? Not particularly much. A little bit. Andre, thank you for following. I think you can make money off the bed. Thank you for being here, Snack a Lot. Have a good night yourself. I think you can. I mean, you know, like if you drop stars, for example, on me, you know, I'd get a penny per star. You subscribe, you know, subscription's about $5, you know, if you're doing it through a computer. I don't have a particular lot of subscribers, you know, but I mean, if somebody wants to support, they can. And then other than that, you got advertisements. So I mean, if you get enough people and there's relevant ads that they get to see, that's one way of supporting, by watching an advertisement. So I mean, you know, if there's enough ads, then you can make some money, certainly. But you know, you have to have a lot of people to make money off of advertisement, potentially. So you know, like over the whole time I've streamed, you know, I've made enough to buy a computer because I had a signing bonus when I signed up with Facebook. But as far as it goes, I mean, it's not really an easy thing to make money at. You have to do a lot of stuff on top of the streaming and that to actually probably be successful in the aspect where you'd be working full time, you know, as your job is being a streamer only. So kind of a weird way to answer it, but I mean, you know, most people don't make money streaming. You can make a little bit of extra change here and there, I guess, but that's only if you work at it long and hard, basically. The Rat, thank you for liking, much appreciated. So I you know, I don't know if it's the best way to make money. I mean, if you want to make money related to streaming, the best thing, Saranga, thank you for liking, the best thing you could do is learn how to be a video editor and then hire yourself out on something like Fiverr, because there's big demand for that, and you'll probably find that you'll make way more money doing that than streaming itself. Justin, thank you for liking. Black Falcon, thank you for liking. Don't forget your retorque. I'm in the whir zone. If I whir my truck. 400 stars per star. Much appreciated, Tirecraft. First time stars ender, I think, there. But yeah, I think it's one of those things there, Walter. It's kind of, you know, like, for example, supporters. There's not very many supporters usually, kind of thing, for Facebook, because it's a new element to Facebook. But if you start getting into those things where you have 30,000 people watching, I think some of those ones get supporters. So I don't know, I had a weird bing there. I don't know what the weird bing was. It could have been a supporter, but I don't have enough to really know what it sounds like. Doesn't alert me very well for that, though. But thank you for whatever that extra bing was. Stars was the first bing. I don't know what the second bing was. Oh, you supported me. There you go. Thank you for supporting me. I'm almost at my supporter goal. I reassessed my supporter goal. So Walter was asking about, do you make money with that? So we've now done an example. So for example, those 400 stars that Tirecraft gave, that would give me about $4. And the subscription that Justin just subscribed would, if he subscribed from a computer, because Facebook is waiving their fee right now, is approximately $5 American. And if you subscribe from a phone, like an iPhone, I think Apple takes 30% cut. Carrie's back. Welcome back, Carrie. Action happening here. Oh crap, we gotta do a big circle thing here. I think I missed the turn, so it put me in this circle. And Dave, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to Starbase. It's pretty bad. Hey Justin, you have to tell me that you support it because I have no alert about it. I just heard a weird noise, but you know, where's the alert? It doesn't tell me anywhere. Tell me tomorrow, probably. Like, you know how I, you know, when Hydra does the sharing his community, I usually see that alert the next day. So you guys ever support and I don't say anything, just let me know, because you know sometimes you just don't know because it doesn't alert you until the next day. But fortunately, in this case, Justin told me he did. Rapid Dave, thank you for liking. Doer, thank you for liking. And Brandon, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Where we go over here. Probably didn't have to do those clover leaves there. You know, we probably could have just turned it left the first time or something. There we go. We're over here. We're over there. We're over everywhere. I think the main thing with streaming too is if you guys ever want to get into it, if the reason is for money, you're probably in it for the wrong reason, because really it should be a hobby or something you're interested in. You know, if it works out into something later that, you know, you could maybe make into a career, then that's fantastic. But, you know, it's, you know, it should be a hobby first. Something you're kind of interested in doing, you know. You know, that because you know it's a slow go. You know, it takes a long time to build up, and you have to have a lot of patience and stuff like that. You know, I was doing pretty good on Mixer, and then of course, you know, it closed down. So all of a sudden you're restarting over, that kind of thing. Justin there was on Mixer too, and he started over on the Twitch, and he's also on Facebook sometimes too. But as far as it goes, the you know, it's total regrowing, building things up, because you know, a lot of people were really disappointed when Mixer closed down because they put so much effort into it and then it was gone, right? So there's that. You know, any one of these companies can do the same thing too over again, right? You know, Facebook or Amazon, or not Amazon, yeah, Amazon decided that it wasn't worthwhile for them, and you know that they could just easily say, yeah, we had enough of that, and sell it off, right? So it could be for fun, you know, and you have to be adaptable, I guess. But that's what I view anyway. You know, you gotta kind of roll with the punches sometimes with these things. And of course, you know, if you're doing it for the enjoyment and, you know, you're rolling with it, it's not quite as bad as, you know, some people got hit pretty hard. You know, and it's understandable. They did make it their career. But, you know, hopefully they build back up, but it does take time. You know, because many of the people that, you know, went from Mixer, they were doing really well to Twitch. you know, I wouldn't be surprised at a 5-year timeline for, you know, kind of building back to where they were. Because there's a learning curve and all that, you know. Whoa, we came close to that car, didn't we? But I do enjoy Facebook in that aspect. It's nice and relaxing, you know. People seem generally pretty nice. There's some people that are kind of mean, but don't run into them too much. Most people there are pretty normal, you know. They're not out there to make somebody's life hard, I think. Uh-oh, our guy's warning us that we got to get it on time. Fortunately, it's pretty much just around the corner. So we're within 10 minutes. Be a good thing we didn't have to go to the tow truck or something when I head on with that car that earlier. But we did this mega trip for the dynamite. Now it's gonna pay off because it's gonna give us 100 big ones. That's gonna be awesome, you know. One more turn after that. And then one last turn. Then we will be parking the dynamite. Be a good time. Parking dynamite here. Oops, I turned off the engine button here. Alright. Where do you need it? Right there, eh? Okay. Switch to this view. Julian, thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. Much appreciated. Happy Thursday, by the way, everybody. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that follow button. I'm a variety streamer. Today is trucking, tomorrow will be hockey. Then probably more trucking, I imagine, for a bit. And then on Tuesday I've been playing a different game as well, so not sure what I'll play then. Maybe I'll play something different, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, whatever I'm playing, always welcome to hang out here and have a good time and kick back, relax. Hopefully I'm not overly, you know, disturbing or anything, you know, like nice and soothing. There we go, we did it first try. We're not quite level, but matter. Sure they can handle unloading it that way. Good work! What we get dinged for? Damage. Oh crap. 1.6% damage, and that cost me 7,000 bucks. I tell ya. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. These guys got any good jobs? Cars? Nothing great there, is there really? Let's check the big job board here. Rod, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Kind of in the middle of things here, but close enough. Can haul a yacht. Looks like it's gonna go far though. Way down there. I don't think I have time to do that tonight. Hot chemicals. Pretty far too, despite how exciting that sounds. $70 though, eh? Go down to Poland. Light propane gas. Pretty far too, eh? That one's close. That was gonna be a big trip too, eh? All the way down. Diesel. Over to Norway. Look at that one. How far is it? 2 kilometers, that's not too bad. Going to gear. Best trucker. Does CA stand for California or Canada? Samu, thank you for following. I saw that there's this, what is it? The ones that make the car or capture cards. Yeah, they were offering jobs, but they said you have to be from CA. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting. They're looking for support agents. And I was like, oh, that's California. Although I wouldn't really need to go there anyway, but probably happy with where I am compared to that anyway. I don't think I'd want to do phone support. Alright, just up the street here. This is it? There, I guess. Vinod Singh, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. There are guys like half tired, so I'm hoping I can make it and then rest on the ferry. That doesn't look too far, you know? Motor oil. Alright, guys. Go get that motor oil. I didn't need to go really that far, but there we go. Right, we're on our way with the motor oil with Texaco. There we go. Get out of here. So, you know, we'll haul anything, man. Anything. You need something hauled, we're gonna haul it. Oh, we're gonna jam into a fence though. Try it again. Phew! Adrat, thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. Good luck, eh? Motor oil this time. I mean, last time we had dynamite, so we probably should have looked then too, but you know, motor oil makes a big mess. Dynamite blows up. in that aspect. I think motor oil be something you wouldn't want on your highway. This one, thank you for liking, much appreciated. There we go. You know, I only hit one car head on and one sign I ran over, and it gave me a damage penalty. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. And they're kind of tough on you for hitting stuff. I mean, you know, that car would have been smooshed. No damage to the cargo. Alright, I don't know what my thing is set at, but better set it again. Although we're almost at the ferry, I'm sure anyway, but okay, don't run the red light. Hey, that cop ran the red light. Oh, it's not really a red light, I guess. Hopefully we catch the ferry on time, right? Holy crap, hopefully we're on time. Hear the train? The train, the train! Where are you guys? Am I on the screen still? Barely. Or more. Oh boy. Much better. Oh, better slow down a bit. Go through them traffic circles a little fast. There's some police ahead. .50. What's going on? Busted somebody, maybe? We're zone, that's where we are today. We're wearing our truck up. That's the word I made up. Thank you for liking, much appreciated. Alright, you guys, here we go. We're flying. We're doing the flying V. And this is a lot longer than I thought it'd be for that little distance they were talking about. What the heck, eh? It looked like it was just right there. Glenmark, thank you for following, much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. Looks like a long ways, but there's a giant ferry right in between. So if we hit that ferry, we'll be okay. Transport the oil over to across the other place there. There's some funny road turns coming up. A little bit left, a little bit right, and a little bit left and right. Cyril, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Yeah, likes help you guys. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you haven't followed. You know, that way you can find me again. 'Cause that'd be awesome. Oh, right here. Only 20 here. And I don't even know if I can go that low. So there's the ferry, guys, coming up. Looks like we're on time. Imagine the ferry pulled away just as we're getting up to it. That would suck. A bunch of trucks waiting here. There's bells. Oh no, a train! Right in front of the ferry. Wave to the train, I'll honk at it. Holy cow, 20 cars. Like the longest train I ever saw. Kenneth, thank you for liking. What I hit 8% damage on something. That was like, usually they're like 5 cars. In Canada, there are 100 cars usually. Well, we made her to the ferry. We're gonna be by the Kool-Aid truck here. We are going across 9 hours. Sleep. All right, we had a sleep. Now we are going to wrap up leg B. Still 13 hours though, so we'll probably have to sleep at least once, I imagine. I don't think there's any other ferries remaining. Right, you guys, this looks like a great area to go camping. Hope you guys are doing any camping this summer, but I know that camping spots are like winning the lottery to get them now. Jam, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. Thank you for being here. Nice to meet ya. And if anyone else hasn't followed yet, please do so. It's awesome if you do. Muchly appreciated. Then we get to see you more often. I mean, you know, we get to meet ya in some fashion. You know, even if it's just hanging out and watching, you know. Like to think I'm pretty relaxing to hang out with. You know, do different things. Sometimes I'm playing this game, sometimes I'm playing hockey, sometimes I'm playing, you know, whatever. I played a little bit of that Biomutant earlier this week. I don't know if that game's really glued me, but it's fun. Didn't mind it. Had a little bit of Kingdom of Amalur feel to it, in my opinion, but not as much Peach. They use the baby talk. Alright, you guys, we got 870 kilometers to go. I know, it's amazing. Look at that field on our right here. That's premium crop there, guys. Premium. So 80 here. My speedometer set to 80. Set to 90. There we go. All right, you guys. Lucy H couldn't find a job. Darn it, Lucy H. We're making the money though. We're going to have another $3 million to invest in our trucking company yet. You know, probably maybe after this drive, I'll buy a bunch more trucks. Expand the company some more. See if we can buy up all the drivers. Expand every garage, buy up all the drivers. Be the ultimate company. Making $1 million a minute or something. Jeff Bezos of trucking companies. Although I read on the internet, if you want to become a millionaire in the trucking biz, you have to start with being a billionaire. I don't know if that's true. If you're a trucker, maybe you could tell me. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at the flag reflection on the left there, eh? Like the sun. Because I got a window flag up in my truck here. And like the sun, it's like wiggling around on the left there beside my steering wheel. Because the sun is catching that flag. But that's not a glitch, that's intended. Damn Cloth, thank you for liking, much appreciated. So now the sun's at a different angle, so it's not catching it. They use a lot of light. They at the 1.4 update, they improved a lot of the light effects. So that's kind of cool. All right. We are cruising. People checking out the scenery there on the side. John, thank you for, or Jean, or not sure if it's Jean or Jean, depending on where you're from. Thank you for following. Much appreciated. And welcome to the Starbase. Thank you everybody who's been following today, everybody who likes, shares, all that stuff. If you have a friend you want to tag, feel free to @ and put their name if somebody might be into what I offer for content. Or you can share with your feed, you know, that's cool too. Also, certainly accept stars and supporters, because that's pretty cool stuff, you know. But of course, even just hanging out, watching an advertisement once in a while, that helps, supports, you know. Your time is valuable too. And I realize that, you know, muchly so. So your presence is super appreciated. I'm pretty relaxing, easy listening. If I was a rock station, I'd be easy listening, probably. I don't freaking out, screaming stuff too much, that I know of anyway. I mean, I might scare, for example, I score a goal in hockey or something, but yeah, but, I don't get too carried away, it's all a game, right? If you're playing a game, you can't get too worked up, it's just a game. So, there's that, get relaxed. I might roll my eyes a little bit, that's about it. Oh, man, I can't believe whatever, just crashed my truck and cost myself $1 million. We'll just get $1 million back in no time anyway. Which reminds me, I took out a loan for my character here, and I didn't pay it back yet, so I should do that. We'll do that at the end of the trip, I think. Do that first, and then we'll buy some more trucks. Because it's got to expand. That's the order of the game. You want to expand like crazy. Crazy town. As the person with the most trucks, the person who wins. And Iveco, they win a lot too because of the trucks I buy. They're the cheapest. The other guys would have had a cheaper truck. I would have been buying that truck. But no, Iveco is the cheapest one in the game, so the one I buy. Badger, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. So you guys, check this out. I'm gonna go under this bridge. Isn't that amazing? Alright, you guys. The next thing that's gonna happen here, we're gonna be going a slight right. That will be amazing too, but not as amazing as that bridge. It looks like there's another bridge coming up. That's gonna watch the light inside my truck as we go under this bridge. Because you like that. Lexus, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. See that? Oh, that was amazing. Don't you know? Sometimes when you're faced with amazingness, can't handle it, Christian, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Alright. Another bridge coming up, watch this, guys. Gonna go under it. Ooh, isn't that fancy? You can see the sunlight on the left side of the dash there disappears briefly as you go under the bridge. Okay, if you missed last time, there's another bridge coming up. Ready? 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 There we go. Although we're starting to lose our sunlight there anyway. But you saw the little patch there disappear. Won't be able to demonstrate as much. I guess the sun's at a different angle now. Oh, don't hit that. You don't want a demonstration of hitting an impenetrable guardrail, looks like. So, we're not going to demonstrate that today because these guardrails are made out of super steel. We're going to be demonstrating, however, a right turn coming up. We'll probably have to go under one more bridge here, though. Oh, we got some sunlight left on our dash. Oh, no, we don't. It's gone now again. Maybe we're going over the bridge. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're over. And we're going downwards here. Okay, so what you gotta do here is you just gotta tap that brake a little bit. And then you gotta turn the wheel as such. kind of, a little back and forth action right there, a little bit. Apply a little more pressure to that brake. Put your signal on. And then, of course, it's a good idea to look before you cross, Don't want to get T-boned or something. Oh, I guess they're stopping anyway. Oh, no, they're not. They tricked me. Alright. Or I took too long, one of the two. Alright, we're back on the main road here. Now my GPS is saying go slight right into the right lane. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna cross under another bridge here, guys. Watch this. That little triangle of light there. Zip! There, it's back again. See, because those particular bridges don't have lights underneath. Called Fun with Light. You could say it's a light subject, Right. We're getting back up speed here. Back to 80. Oh, got that sign, eh? Oh, then the speed limit dropped to 70, so I gotta pull her back just a bit. Oh, dude. Oh, that guy hit me. See, he was turning. I was passing him. I shouldn't have did that. I was actually at fault there. But, it's how it goes. I'm sure he's okay. We only ran over the front end of his truck. Or his car or whatever. Alright. I didn't want to rear end him. So that gave him a better chance, I think. I have to probably do some repairs on our vehicle after this trip too, eh? Alright, and then what'll happen is at the end of this trip, I will demonstrate to you guys how to pay off a loan, as well as how to buy probably 20 some odd trucks and hire 20 some odd people. That's what we do around here. We're single-handed goal is to populate, or not populate, to employ all the truckers in this game. If I was a real trucking company, I'd be trying to populate every trucker, not populate, hire, employ every trucker I could. Because, it'd be cool to have a fleet of 250 some odd truckers. You could have a wild office party, I don't know what they do. Can't drive after. But they could all sleep in their trucks, I guess, That would make a parking lot. I guess not all trucks have sleepers, mind you, but oh jeez. Got damaged my trailer. It's gonna cost me $6,000. Run it. 1% damage, man. I'll rip. I think I did that, eh? Merged, didn't care. Griselda, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. Alright. Here we go. We're going in. Go slight right. There we go. We made her. Made her around that curve. Speed up. We gotta get set the cruise back up though to 80. I think the cruise is at 70 right now. Maybe not. This was at 80. How about that? Oh yeah. Alright, you guys, do you think we can make it? We got 506 kilometers to go. I don't think we can make it without sleeping. Sanjit, thank you for liking, much appreciated. All them likes, shares, and follows, all those things help. Guys, don't forget to enter the poll too. Even if you don't know the wrestler, you know? You can just pick who you think sounds cool. Because they're all good technical wrestlers. You know? Not like in real life when people vote. They're necessarily well researched. So, I mean, what can go wrong? It's just fun to have lots of votes, to be honest. A couple of them have nicknames there, you can see. Mr. Perfect is a nickname. And Bret the Hitman Hart. Although I called him the Hitman Bret Hart, just to keep the format similar to the. Unfortunately, Mr. Perfect has passed on, but he was a great wrestler. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. So, PC game where you drive all over Europe. For currently, I'm hauling. What am I hauling here? I'm hauling diesel. So, and before that, I was hauling some dynamite. Not always stuff like that, but you know, it's whatever. Medical vaccines sometimes. Sometimes it's milk. Sometimes it's tractors or cars or whatever, you know. Whatever they need, we haul it. You can haul boats, giant pipes or whatever sometimes. Yeah, it's pretty relaxing game. It's nice to kick back. You can chat with people like yourself. So, you know, if you have anything to chat about, feel free to let me know where you're from or wherever. I'm from British Columbia, Canada, for those who don't know. Thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Ningaguda. Probably didn't say that right, but you know who I'm talking about. And the Tutuko asking what the name of the game was. So welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. So if you guys want to hit that follow button, please feel free to do so. That way, you know, we hopefully run into you more than once. Like Matilda, Matlala, sorry, just followed. That's awesome. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Starbase. We are hauling stuff all across. Our truck is whirring. We're in the whir zone. Very clever, isn't it? Oh, look at this big hill. It's really pulling us back, eh? Giver, we got a 750 horsepower engine. You think? He's oh crap! He's gonna veer into me. There we go. We didn't need more damage. Dude runs into us or something, eh? For a border coming up here, looks like. Where are we going? In Norway? I expect we're in Norway now. I got that flag right anyway. I'm not from Europe. I don't really know Europe that well. I've never actually been there, but I think it'd be really cool to go there one day. Tour around, you know, a bit. So this way we're well practiced, you know, with driving around Europe, right? This song here reminds me of like Sexy's Midnight Runners or something. It's not though, it's just free music from Facebook, but you know, if I imagine it enough like this, I close my eyes and then it comes true. Past them. Whoa, we're giving her 110 in the 80 zone. Here the were in the were zone. Alright, you guys. Amjad, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Oh, I just about cut into that meridian or whatever that was. Alright, let's go up here. Getting close. We're 54 kilometers away from our delivery. It's gonna work out perfect because, you know, I'll remember to pay off that loan that my character took out. Got lots of money now. We'll still have a good 3 million left. Bobber design, nope. We're okay. We might get a little bit of a deduction for damaging the trailer because that one guy ran into me. They get you for every little thing, eh? There we go. To the right, to the right, to the right. Alright, here we go, folks. Smooth as butter that is whipped. Okay, we're going through a tunnel. This is the tunnel of love. There we go. Now we're going to turn right. Slow down a bit. There we go. We're gonna go over here. Slow down a bit. We're going over here. Right, we're gonna go in the left lane because this one's running out. We've got a toll booth coming up, guys. Bet you weren't expecting that. Although we haven't had a toll booth really today yet, so must be toll booth territory or something, eh? There we go. So, Idris, thank you for following, much appreciated. Welcome to Starbase. Gotta be careful, that truck. The guy beside me, he'll yank right into me. Hello! Hello, man. How are you? Hello back. Thank you for liking and following. Muchly appreciated. We're just like coming in here. We're getting close here. 300 kilometers away. We're hauling motor oil. This guy here in front of us is hauling some sort of oil-related product too. It looks like. All right. Nice area where we're at. Lots of traffic circles though. We're using the notify. Always good to use that. Double check it anyway, right? Edson, thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. And Mojalifa, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. And anybody that hasn't followed yet, please feel free to do so. But, you know, get an idea when I'm on. Ojalefa, thank you for following as well as liking. Gotta go around the traffic circle this time. Very smooth. Enjoying the sceneries, the sights and sceneries together. Go in the proper lane. I already did that once tonight. Weird, that thing shifted weird. Huh. Alright. We're gonna go up here, we're gonna go left. 50 kilometers an hour is what we're going, but we got 278 to go. Alright, we made her. We made her around that turn. One more step to getting the motor oil to its home. New home, rather, I guess. I think this is where we're headed. That city right there that was on the sign, Christian Fen. There you go. You guys get a good view of the lake or river or whatever we're looking at. I think we need to sleep before we get there, though. Guy looks like that bed's gonna run out before the 4 hours game time. Jagdish, thank you for liking, much appreciated. All right, we've got places to be, people to see. Right, what's going on here? Another toll booth? Oh crap, I got a speeding ticket. Alpesh, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Really? I'm not quite up there, eh? Here we go. For $7. You too can stop at this toll booth. Press like if you like toll booths. Alright. Don't forget to hit that follow, guys. It's awesome if you follow, because then you know where when I'm streaming. Lets you know, sorta. Doesn't always let you know. If you want to always get let know, type exclamation notify. But otherwise, a lot of times it'll let you know. Hanky, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Uh-oh, our guy's yawning now. If it doesn't let you know, I stream every day at same time, so you know, feel free to stop by. 7 o'clock Pacific time, which is about 2 hours and 2.5 hours ago from right now. Hello, Supan. He to you too. Akash, thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. But yeah, no, if you guys don't, even if you don't see a notification, feel free to stop by and say hey or he or whatever you want to say. As long as you don't copy and paste, I'm happy. Or just stop by and watch for a few minutes, watch for half an hour, whatever you feel like, whatever I'm playing. Don't, whatever game it is, just feel free to stop by. You're always welcome. So there you go, guys. George, thank you for following. Welcome to Starbase. I don't know if I said your name yet, so thank you so much. Akash, of course, I did say thank you, but thank you again. Oh, our guy's yawning. Hopefully he doesn't fall asleep, eh? Oh, we got some sort of accident here, eh? Look at that. Smoke and everything, man. Rakesh, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. Getting tired, I know. Wasilka, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Gonna make a right turn, guys. And fortunately, it looks like there's a gas station and rest stop there. We'll be able to pop in there and rest up. Be fairly well rested for the end leg. All right. Oh, we gotta go left. Let's go. It went right. All right. Gosh, thank you for liking again. Or no? You already liked. Well, thank you again. Much appreciated. Oh, you followed before. That's what it was. All right. Here's our rest stop coming up, dudes. Don't want our guy to fall asleep. Pull right in here. You're getting some rest. Rose, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Almost done delivering the motor oil, guys. It's getting close. Couple hours of game time. 143 kilometers. Pretty awesome, eh? Fill her up. And we're on our way with Mexico. Pretty nice forested area, hey? Nima, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Alright, you guys. Let's get moving. Body moving. Fun moving. I set my thing by accident or what? Go on. It's a big hill. Look at this big area. Bargel, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Oh, now we're going too fast. Lower down. That was too slow. Speed limit changed. And we got some sort of toll booth coming up. I'll take the auto pass one this time. There we go. $10 is $10. Mohammed, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And Arshad, thank you for liking. Bar Jewel earlier, and Nima, and Rose, everybody, thank you all for those likes. That helps a ton, you guys. Gets the word out to Facebook, you know. And of course, if you're new, don't forget to follow, because that's awesome. Moet, thank you for liking, much appreciated. All these hills, eh? Danny, thank you for liking. So much, guys. It's awesome. Come up. Lots of likes. And don't forget to enter my poll, too, because, you know, it's kind of fun when I read the results to see the results of how many votes go where, kind of thing. And if wrestling's not your thing, I'm sure you've heard of some of these guys, or if you haven't, I'll vote for whoever you think's cool. Don't matter, they all have cool names too. Ravine, thank you for liking, and Nagoyan, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. Oh, we better slow down a little bit, eh? Get a little wild here. Like a little wild party going. You catch that guy and then we won't know what to do. Right. We're moving places. We're shaking and baking, rocking and rolling. Smelling what the rock is cooking. Alright. We got 63 kilometers to go, man. Eating here. Ram, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And Eric, thank you for liking. And Mood, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Don't forget to follow everybody if you haven't followed yet. Following will help you find me again at some point. Gonna slow down and go right through here. There we go, pay our $7 with our pass. Motor oil's getting there. Make sure we pass the place. Decent speed, you know. They're under a bridge, watch the light. Oh. There we go. That was a loan payment, that noise. Yeah, loan installment of $6,000 almost. We'll pay that off when we stop here because we got like $4 million now. We had borrowed $400,000 before, bought a few garages, or upgrades to garages, and a couple trucks. I miscalculated. That's okay though, we can pay it right off. That we're almost at a port. $21 kilometers away. Maybe the boats need oil, eh? We're gonna go crazy, we're gonna go crazy, let's go together. Slimo, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Go in here, turn guy, let's go. Go, they're all gone now. Make our way forward. Gotta make sure we go 50. Haven't hit follow yet, please do so. It'd be awesome if you did. Thumbs up. Oh crap, we got a speeding ticket. Right when I was thumbs upping, I got a speeding ticket. So make sure you give me a like. That'd be awesome. There's our destination. I can see it now. Up there on the left. On the GPS there, that is. Not up there, I don't think. Go together. Buddha, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Holy crap, look, we're going into the mountain. Dark. Not too bad. Going to Narnia. Alright, here we go. Kind of rough, look at the wheel. See it rattling there. All right. Where they need it. Way over there. I wonder how you can get there. I assume we gotta go to the right. Almy, thank you for liking, much appreciated. Okay, let's see the map again, guy. This way? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Our angle though. Straighten out a bit. AR, thank you for liking, much appreciated. All them likes help a lot, you guys. Thank you so much, and don't forget to hit follow because that helps as well. Right. Straighten it out a bit. Like it's kind of more along the fence actually. Yeah, we're gonna have to go forward and then back along those tracks and curve in, eh? More like face this way. Back up, I guess. Oh crap, I'm gonna crank for that. Wasn't kind of the right idea, but a bit curved. Romeo, thank you for liking. Hopefully we can straighten out because the stupid fence is in the way. We're close. Pull forward a bit. There we go. Let's go back now. Ram Ruben, thank you for liking, and Bravacar, thank you for liking. Too much? I overcompensate? Oh, we got it. Close enough, man. Ooh, we made it. Kumar, thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. Lee, thank you for liking. Playing, thank you for liking. Banu, thank you for liking. Narian, thank you for liking. All those likes help, guys. Excellent! We made it. Mohammed, thank you for liking. Alright, you guys. That was something, eh? 1,000 kilometers. We made some more money. Take a peek what they have here. Oh, I thought it was a tank for a second, eh? It's not a tank. Kumar, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. And Mohammed, thank you for liking. Or no, did I thank you guys already? Oh, no, I got. Sorry. Quite a few in a row, though. Thank you so much, guys. We got $4 million bucks. Probably need to go for repairs. There's Bjork. Go over there for repairs. And then we will do our repairs, pay our loans, buy some trucks. Mostly on the outskirts here to get out, isn't it? There we go. Actually, we're okay for rest. We just need some repairs. But only 12 kilometers, so we'll go get her. Look at the wheel. Bumpy here. Drive through this cool tunnel again, eh? Alright, you guys. We're going here, we're going there, we're going everywhere, we're going right. Going up. Going for repairs, we don't need to look. Alright. Race over there, eh? A right turn coming up. Looks like the entrance on the other side. We'll have back entrance here. And is this it? It is. I think it's this next one. There we go. Danae, thank you for liking. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Oh, we got out of his way. Alright. Get repairs. 15 big ones, man. And you know what we're going to do now? We're going to be expanding operations here. But first thing we should do, pay off the bank loan that we took out at the end of last session. So we will go to the bank right here. Highlight that. We got 282,000 bucks to repay. Oh, 382,000 bucks to repay. That's done. Now we still got $3.8 million, so we could buy like 37 trucks or something like that. Now we got lots of people we can recruit. Go here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not, oh, was that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 pages, so I mean we're okay. We can hire all of these drivers. There'll still be some left, so we can afford approximately 37 trucks. We're going to expand big time. Now to do this, we want Ivecos because those are the cheapest. Go buy this one because it's the cheapest truck, 97,000. Now we got 37, so let's. Where do we want to buy out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We won't quite get Germany to 37. Nickel, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And Sylvester, thank you for following. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. We have a 2 each. Maybe we'll go for France. We'll buy up France. The 3 each, you know. I can afford that. 2. Germany is a big one because you have to have, you know, about 200,000 per garage, eh? Approximately. And it's the most places, I think. So what we're doing is we're gonna put trucks in each of these open spots. We'll hire a pile of drivers right after. Excuse me. Iveco will be very happy because we're buying millions of dollars worth. Not because we're a particularly big Iveco fan, just really. Kalu, thank you for liking, and Triple Frank, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday today. Alright, you guys, so it's gonna take a little bit here to buy these trucks. But if we do it all in a row, it'll be easier. We're just gonna buy them all off the internet. That one's already done. Sage, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And Remy, thank you for liking. Thank you so much for all those likes, guys. That's awesome. And please hit that follow button too if you haven't followed. That would be awesome as well. Trying to get everybody within Paris here. Not Paris, in France. We have to dig out another loan after we can do that too. Because, you know, they pay themselves off anyway. These truck drivers start hauling stuff as soon as you got them. And, you know, there's varying levels, but the sooner you get them, the sooner they train up to where they're actually earning some money. Corey, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. I can't pick more than one, eh? That one's across the border. I think this one is here. You're wrong. Named. Oh, Luxembourg, yeah. Luxembourg is its own place. Right. Spending all the monies. 1.2 million left, eh? Take long. Well, that one's already bought. Close. Actually calculate this right. Pretty gonna be right on target here, eh? Check to see if we got everybody. I think we got Switzerland. Oh, we didn't get that one. Alright, so we got that one and that one left. I will need more money to wrap up the whole place. What we'll do is we'll go to the bank again. Have another 500,000 or 400,000. Okay, you know, it doesn't matter. We'll pay it off quick enough. And then we will buy a couple more Ivecos here. Wrap up the place. Or was that Nice? Well, Bob, thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. That'll be all of France expanded to 3 trucks each. Now we got 200 grand left. Mines will grab, I think that's all of them in France. So mines will grab Luxembourg as well. Make sure. Trucks in all of them, right? Oh, we don't have one there. We'll save Luxembourg for later, eh? Alright, that's fine though. We'll save Luxembourg here for later. Develop France, and then we will expand a garage too. Alright, so let's hire some crew for all these guys. Now, we got some serious requirements here. Basically, they have to be a person, and then we will hire them. Okay, this guy's a person. That appears to be a person. There we go. They'll train up into their respective skills and then they'll be worth more money eventually, you know? We go, John. He looks like a happy dude, eh? Shan, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Daniel. Then Tinga, thank you for following. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Starbase. Alright, Luxembourg is not in France. We're buying up all of France right now here. And what we'll do next time, when we have $400,000 again, pay that loan off. All these guys will start making monies. And we will be even richer. Jean. Ahmed. Ruth. Jack. Peter. Matthew. Like hiring everybody, guys. The management side of Euro Truck Simulator. Not deep management, you know, it's just like you hire a driver, give them a truck and you hire a driver and away they go basically. You can tell them what skills to train in, but I'm not bothering. It's nice to have them have long distance and like this stuff here, this fragile and this important one. But I mean, ultimately, I've got so many drivers that I'm making several $1 million every hour or whatever, couple hours. This batch goes trained up, I'll even be making more. That's not real money, eh? I could make millions of dollars like that. I'd be that. Pradeep, thank you for following. Much appreciated. And welcome to the Starbase. Remember that girl there was on the end of that list right before I started hiring. Moving up the ranks here. Karupasami, thank you for liking, and of course Pradeep. All those likes help you guys. It's awesome of you. Thank you for being here too, you know. Hanging out with me. Oh, look, we're almost out of drivers. Did I buy too many trucks? Did I buy all the drivers there is to buy? And I'm not even full yet. I could have sworn there was enough drivers there initially. Man, we got too many trucks. Got 4 trucks and 2 drivers left. I guess that's it. Try visiting tomorrow. Well, I guess that's what happens, you know? I don't know if there's going to be more drivers tomorrow. I have a feeling I think we got all the drivers. But, you know, how many drivers do I have? We got 341 drivers. Gotta be more than 341 though, right? Oh. It's like an odd number. Maybe that's all that those companies owned. Test that out. We'll see. Coming back tomorrow actually makes a difference. We don't really need to sleep, but you know. Anyway. Sleep twice. And look, I made 1.1 million bucks. Sleep 3 days. I got 1.7 million bucks now. So what I'll do is I'll pay off that loan. And see if there's any more recruitable people. No drivers available still. Oh, and thank you for liking, much appreciated. Alright, so I don't know if we have to find more recruitment agencies or what, but looks like that's all we have available right now for drivers. So we'll be able to, you know, start upgrading garages a bit, I guess. We have gas stations and stuff. Supposed to be cheaper gas, although, you know, money's not really an object anymore. There you go, we upgrade that garage. Get our fancy garage, eh? Alright, let's get Glasgow. This guy's by himself there, but he probably wants a giant garage to hang out in. And then just bought them as big garages, eh? And that gives us a gas pump. 5 bays. Alright. We're building up the garage is big time. Don't forget to hit follow and like. You like the simulators? I'm big into simulators, open world games. I like sports games as well. Sometimes I like the shooty games. Whatever I'm into at the time, you know? So thank you for following. Welcome to the Starbase. You got 1 million bucks, man. We can get 10 more of these things, eh? We can just fill the garages with trucks anyway. Even if there's no workers, then transfer them back and forth. Use truck over in Dock 5. Junior, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Oh, I love that. Alright. We get Venice and Catalyst too. Exciting to upgrade garages and all, right? Get a vote in the poll, you know, it's kind of interesting to see who's going to be in what place here. You know, Ric Flair's doing better than I thought he would. And then Mr. Perfect's not doing quite as good as I thought he would. I wasn't sure about William Regal, but Bret Hart is doing pretty awesome. Cool, because Bret Hart was a really good technical wrestler. And Mr. Perfect was a really good technical wrestler as well. And Ric Flair, I don't know if I really thought he was a huge technical wrestler, but I guess in his time he was. And you know, I kind of looked up a list of technical wrestlers, and William Regal's up there, so I figured I'd the newer wrestler. Ernesto, thank you for liking, much appreciated. I don't mind this band. They remind me of the remind me of the Cogs, or what are they called? Check. And is this called Rocket? Okay, that doesn't give me a lot of information. They remind me of the I think they're called the Cogs. Oops. We own every single garage on the map, by the way, guys. Yeah, I don't mind this band. This song's alright. Yeah, they do look different, eh? Some of the garages. You know, some look a little more tin-like. I thought, or maybe I'm just imagining things, but to me, this garage looks a little different. I mean, very similar structure, but different. Upgrading every garage. Yeah, see this one doesn't look as bricky. It looks more like tin siding or something like that. So they are more than one model apparently. Phantom, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. And you guys, if you haven't followed yet, please do so. It'd be awesome. Because that way you can find me again, you know. Hang out virtually, you know. We can hang out. I can talk about the game I'm playing. You can watch. If you want to chat, type something in the chat. No, it's all good, you know. It's fun. Fun, they say. Like Falsal, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Phantom both liked here a few seconds ago, so that's awesome. So much. This looks like it's gonna mess up when it goes back, eh? These guys are in the big old garages by themselves. Author of this picture here is Speed Run. See, that one's more bricky. All right. Two more on this screen here. That'll be perfect. Although we have hundreds of garages, really. It'll be this screen a lot at some point. Especially if I can't buy any trucks. Need to clone the other people. Got 17 large garages on this screen now. Leaves me with about 150,000, I guess. Pretty good. Sometimes we opt for tin, sometimes we opt for cement walls or whatever. All of these brand new garages look kind of crusty, being brand new. So just to give you guys an idea how many garages I have 202. Now we've got like 20 large garages or something like that, or maybe 17. Any more past 17? There we go, folks. Good enough for today for that, though. We're done upgrading garages. We have nobody we can recruit. It doesn't, I don't think. Maybe if we find more recruitment agencies. But for now, we're stocked. We're gonna upgrade garages, I guess, in the meantime. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. It'd be awesome. I'm gonna review our poll now. If you want to follow, that'd be awesome. In the meantime, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for Tirecraft, for Yod, for the stars, for Justin for becoming a supporter, for Hydra for inviting his stream over, also to Snack, who also invited his stream over and shared, and of course everyone who shared, Joey, Yod, Pinwheels. If I missed, thank you for sharing your community. Thank you. I don't see them until the next day generally. It doesn't show me actually till the next day for some. But thank you so much. Also, thank you for everyone who hit the like button, who even hung out, who chatted. It's awesome of you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. So the results of the poll: Bret Hart cleaned up with 51% of the votes. Bija, thank you for liking, much appreciated. And oh no, he's got 53% of the votes. So it just changed just now. It was 51. It was 53. Then it went to 51. Now it went to 53. So 53% of the votes were Bret Hart. Ric Flair at second place with 31% of the votes. William Regal for 14% of the votes. And Kurt Hennig for 5% of the votes. And somebody's shifting it around here, but the official results is now 51% for Bret Hart, 30% for Ric Flair, 14% for William Regal, and 5% for Mr. Perfect. I've done a screen capture. It's going into the Discord like that. So thank you for participating in the poll. Thank you to all the people who've liked and shared and followed today. Chat Rapal, thank you for liking. Ganan Sumpras, thank you for liking. I thank you all for taking your time hanging out with me. So much appreciated. Naveen, thank you for liking. I hope you guys have a great night, and I stream every day at 7 o'clock Pacific time, which would be about 3.5 hours ago starting. Don't always go 3.5 hours. Tomorrow night I'll be a bit later start at the same time, go a bit later. It'll be hockey day tomorrow, and we'll see what we're doing on Saturday. Thank you for hanging out, and feel free to stop in and say hi anytime, and relax and kick back and hang out with me. But thank you again, and you have yourselves a good night.